Are you tired all the time? Are you looking for a natural source of energy that doesn't make you all jittery? Well, I can help you with that. Here, check this out. Now, don't forget to leave a comment and give it a share if you like this information. This can help a lot of people. Everybody being tired seems to be somewhat of an epidemic anymore. So here's 5 herbs that help boost energy. Well, they're not all herbs per se, but these are 5 compounds that help boost energy. And they're in no particular order. So we'll start with number 1. You have eleuthero root. This is also called Siberian ginseng. This is one of the most medicinally studied herbs in the world. Back during World War II, the Russian army would use this particular plant for their soldiers, and they discovered that by giving this plant and schisandra berry and a couple of other herbs, not all together, but they found that by giving them these herbs, their soldiers ate less food, they drank less water, they were injured less often, and when they were injured, they actually healed better. This is considered an adaptogenic herb. It helps to modulate your immune system. It boosts it a little bit, but it's more of an immunomodulator. It helps prepare your body for stresses. And this is a really good herb to help boost mental function too. It's also known as Siberian ginseng. You may have heard of that, but this is the first one we're going to talk about. Next up on the list is bee pollen. And what bee pollen is actually the purest form of a plant. This is where the bees actually go out and collect the pollen from various plants. And they form little balls on their feet or on their legs, and when they enter into the hive, that's what they use to make their honey, their royal jelly. That is their food source. So it is the most potent form of herbal medicine if you look at it this way. It's super high in proteins and amino acids, and in fact, it has 8 of the 13 key amino acids that your body needs to function. This is a very nutrient-dense food. It has all sorts of B vitamins, especially the niacin. This is a really good herb and a good supplement to have. So next on the list is beetroot. This is one of the most nutrient-dense plants that you can get. It has tons of vitamins and minerals. It's also high in vitamin B. This helps to increase the oxygen uptake in your body, so as you breathe in, the oxygen you use is more bioavailable, and it actually helps your body function better. Upper tier athletes will use beetroot in order to help increase stamina and endurance, and scientific studies have proved out multiple times that if you use beetroot, it will increase your endurance and your stamina. However, this is not a plant for couch potatoes. If all you plan on doing when you take your beetroot and want your energy is sit on the couch and sit on your phone, this is not the herb for you. It will not help give you energy at that point. You'll get energy, but your nitrous oxide levels will actually build up in your body, and it'll cause more discomfort than it really is warranted. So when you take something like this, you need to get off your butt, you need to take a walk. Next on the list is Tribulus terrestris. This plant doesn't have a common name. That is its name. It's their botanical name, and it's also its common name. This is another one of those really powerful adaptogens. This is known to help give you energy and endurance and more stamina. It's also known to help regulate your immune system. So if you have immune issues, it will help balance out your immune system and make it so it functions at a more proper level. So it's not such a bad thing for people with autoimmune disorders. Now, last but certainly not least is Goji berries. They're also called wolf berries. They're also called lychee berries. This is another super nutrient-dense plant. It's also considered a superfood, almost a multivitamin all by itself. This has high amounts of protein and amino acids, so it helps to build your body and function. Your body functions, especially when you're working out. It's also known to be a mood balancer. So if you're somebody who's upset a lot, or somebody who gets depressed, this will help actually balance your mood. It's a really good herb to have. What I'm going to ultimately end up doing is I'm going to combine all of these herbs together, and I'm making a smoothie, something that you'll be able to add. It'd be like a tablespoon per cup of juice or per cup of water. You can make a little drink or a little mixed drink out of it for the boost of energy. It will be available in my Etsy store, if not today, probably by the end of the week. If any of you think that's a really good idea, you should let me know in the comments below. Now, if you want an actual recipe itself, it is available over on my Patreon page for the recipe, but that one isn't free. It's $1 to $3 a month. You can just do for the 1 month and get that recipe if you really wanted to, I suppose. But that recipe is also going to be available, and the actual ratios that I use to make this proper. Like with the eleuthero root, you don't really want to use a lot of it. In this particular instance, less is more. So take a look at that, and so that way you understand a little bit better. I will be doing eleuthero root as an herb of the day or herb from the box, so that way you'll have a little bit more information on how eleuthero root works. But until then, this is my, it's called Bee Vitalize Energy Blend, and it'll be available on my Etsy store as a smoothie. Eventually it'll be available as a liquid extract, but the liquid extract will not be quite as effective as if you're taking it as a smoothie. So again, don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments below.